Can you hear like the background noise?
Yeah, a little bit.
So I'm gonna just mute myself at certain points. Yeah, yo, Marvel's Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I think it's on episode 7.
Seven?
Yeah, yeah.
Seven?
Um, mhm.
I don't like seven, bro.
Nah, pretty well. I've I've been watching this. Oh, I'm gonna look it up right now. Uh,
This was like five or four.
okay, so it's 5 right now. Oh shit. I was, yeah, 5 episodes in. Before we hop in there, I know you haven't seen WandaVision, but it's like, you gotta just say why you haven't seen it, if anything. Like, why are you
No,
watching this over? Why are you watching this over WandaVision?
I've seen WandaVision.
How many episodes?
I've seen the whole thing, and I'm definitely watching this show more than Wonder Woman because Wonder Woman's majority of it is just like
Hold on, hold on.
that.
The fact that you're calling it Wonder Woman is really funny. It's WandaVision.
I say WandaVision. WandaVision. The reason why I would watch the Winter Soldier over Wonder Woman, I keep on saying Wonder Woman for some reason. I'm thinking of Wonder Woman. You know what I mean when I say what? Wanda Vision. The reason why I watched the Winter Soldier over that is because a lot of the shows is like you're just chilling there and it's just like they're acting like it's a sitcom and then it's like it kind of gets dry and then like a good part happens in the show and you're like, oh snap, something's happening, some more than acting like a sitcom. You know what I mean? And then it just goes right back into a sitcom. It's like, yo, if I wanted to watch a sitcom, I would watch a sitcom. I wanted to see Wanda Vision go off, but you don't really get to see that until like the last two episodes.
Yeah, one of the reasons why I feel like it resonates with other people instead of me, and you, well, just me specifically, is just because it kind of harbors to the fans of sitcoms, and like I never was a fan of sitcoms, so it's like you're forcing me to watch a sitcom that about one. The thing about both of these shows is I don't give a fuck about Falcon or Winter Soldier. I don't give a fuck about Wanda or Vision, but it's
Yeah,
like I'm watching just because it's Marvel and it's supposed to push
but
this. What?
I like sitcoms. And that's a trash sitcom. Like it wasn't even like funny, bro.
Mm.
Most of it's not even funny. It's like, yo, what am I watching? I'm waiting like to see something like spectacular happen, and nothing is happening.
It really feels like nothing happens. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, what I was saying is that I don't care about either characters. I just care about Marvel, so that's the whole point of me watching it. And it's like one is, I guess, her. It's about her dealing with grief or whatever. But
Yeah, she's
it's just like, bro, I don't care. Like, like I didn't care about Vision. Like I don't care about you. Like I don't care about your fake ass relationship that you guys had for one movie. Like I just didn't care. Like so, but with this, it's like, oh, who's gonna take up the next mantle of Captain America? And that's actually something I'm actually curious about. So that's the whole point of me really digging this show because it actually feels like a movie versus WandaVision really does feel like a show.
yeah, yeah. Although in Wanda, there is some scenes that I'd be like, oh, it's movie quality.
It
But
definitely is. Like it definitely is. Both of these shows are movie quality. Like at the end of the day, regardless of what we think of it, they're both really
how
good
you know
quality.
they have bread? Like that's how you know how I have hella bread. Cause the way how that last episode, Winter Soldier, bro, Falcon Winter Soldier,
Yeah.
that's a
It's one of those things though. Like it's just you want to know more about these characters, but if you don't care about the characters, we need something to kind of invest us in. And I guess what invests people in the other in WandaVision is the relationship, but I never cared to begin with, so it's kind of just boring because the whole point you watching a show and you're kind of expecting something to move the plot of Marvel forward. And the closest thing we was a lot of people were hinting towards mutants, them like show like her father showing up, which is Magneto, and that would have been really dope. Or if it led into Doctor Strange or just something else, it just kind of like the whole point of the show was to see that she had powers before the stone or whatever.
Yeah.
And that she's one of a kind or whatever, and it's like cool.
Have you seen the whole?
Yeah, I watched the whole show.
Mm.
But it was like you kidnapped the whole fucking city. Like you gotta pay for that. Like
Yeah,
it's not sweet.
like
Like
it was sad that some of the characters were actually like trying to defend her. I was like, bro, she literally ruined people's lives. Like people were literally suffering. Like there was like a couple of scenes where you see the characters. They look like they were in a lot of pain. Like remember that time when Vision was in like the little finance room and he was just working on the computer and the Indian guy started like, yo, let me out, let me
mm-hmm.
out. It was like a get out moment. Like I was like, what? It was like, is she supposed to be a hero?
That's what I'm saying. And like the government or Shield or Sword or whatever, they were just watching her, and it's like I guess she's strong, but like bro, she kidnapped people and she took over a city and she's threatening people. Like
Yeah.
that's not no Avenger. Like you gotta handle that. Like she stole property.
It's kind of crazy though. She must be like really really powerful though. Like
Nah, she is.
I'm sitting here watching the show. I'm like, where was all this during the Avengers? Like,
I
what the
mean,
hell? We doing?
she almost put the hands to Thanos. Fair to say.
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying. Yeah, but like, I feel like she should have been more present. It's like, yo, you got all this power and you were just sitting down, sitting
Well, your shit's lagging a little. Hold
in
on.
a
Hold on.
room.
Yo. Shit's lagging, man. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah.
what were you saying about the show?
I feel like the show's kind of showing like she's actually like an asset to the Avengers, but like she don't use her muscle. It's like, yo, why are you on the team if you could do all these things and you're not doing anything really? Not like tell me one important thing that she really did in the Avengers movies that was needed.
Uh,
Nothing. It kind of blows my mind though.
yeah, it's basically it's like picking out, even though he's about to get a show, it's like picking out Hawkeye and giving him a show. It's like, well, I really don't care about
Hawkeye
this.
did more. I feel
That's
like that's
not,
all.
nah, I agree. But this show showed Falcon and Winter Soldier showed me that they could probably make a dope show out of it. Like, you know what I mean? So it could be like on some Arrow shit, pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah. So speaking of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, 5 episodes in, what do you think about it so far?
So far, it's had a really good start. I don't see anything that I hate about it. I don't see anything like I can't think of a way to improve it, to be honest. Because I'm just watching it, I don't feel like anything's wrong with it so far, based off what I've seen. And I'm starting to really like the actor. What's his name? The black dude.
Yeah, fuck, hold on, I'm about to see. Me too. I started liking him a little bit more because of the show. Anthony Mackie,
Yeah.
because of the
Because
show, is kind of crazy.
I seen Anthony Mackie in a couple movies. Like I seen him in the first thing that comes to my mind is Pain and Gains. I seen him in that. You know that movie? Yeah, but like I didn't really like care about him as a character when I first watched like the Avenger movies. But I thought he was fresh, but I didn't think like he was a good like a like
A
a
good fit for the
yeah
Avengers.
yeah yeah. And then once when you watch this movie, you're like, oh, he's actually pretty cool. Like you start to like him more.
You mean the show?
Yeah,
But
I'm
yeah.
I'm, I'm trying to understand like it's like why did they pick him? Why did they pick Falcon to have a show? Like that's what's kind of weird to me. Is it because of what Cap did?
So basically, he doesn't have a show. It's him in Winter Soldier, and it's
Yeah.
basically the passing on of the mantle. Like as you saw in the first episode, in the end of Infinity War, in end of Endgame, he gives him the shield, and in the beginning of this show, he's like, "Nah, bro, I don't think I want that." So he gives it to like the Smithsonian or some shit. Like, and then they're like, nah, we need a Captain America, so they hire like the best soldier ever, so whatever that means.
Mhm.
Um, and it's both of them are kind of like attached to the shield, so they're both good like contenders to be Captain America, but they're both really bad because one is a fucking assassin, like a Nazi assassin, and the other one is black. Like nigga, there's no black America. Like this isn't what you think. Like you know, what I mean, niggas is still dying in the streets. You
Yeah,
ain't black America. Then nobody's gonna respect him if he becomes Captain America, pretty much.
that
The
is true.
but the craziest part about the show, like after seeing the last episode, I'm like, bro, he's Cap, bro. Like he's Cap. Like nobody, I can't see anybody else taking up the mantle. Like he is Captain America, bro. Like
Yeah.
and the dope part is that they're just gonna have to accept it that he is the Captain America. Like people who aren't like, I don't think Falcon would be Captain. Nigga, it's a new America. Like the
Yeah.
old one died, now it's a new one. Like and it shows you like, nigga, we, we here. Like we
You know,
here.
it was kind of funny. I didn't even think about this, but Bucky and thing was racist at first.
No, well, there's mad videos and memes about like how Captain America and Bucky were definitely racist. Like when they came back, like no, that shit didn't just end. But it's like he's America, so you gotta be all nice and shit.
Because Bucky made a comment, he's like, I wasn't sure about a black man holding the shield. Remember
Nah, he did say that, but it was more like just in general more than like a race thing. Like you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like it was. I know exactly what you're talking about. It was more about just in general, not a race thing.
He was worried what other people would think.
Yeah, like just in general.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, and like that's why it's like both of them could be Captain America, but both of them have a lot of negatives about them. So it's like one of them had to pick, and at the end of the episode the last episode, you see that the Winter Soldier's like, yo, all right, bro, I'm ready. Like, yo, it's time for you to suit up. Like, yeah, I can't do it because I'm still fighting demons. Like, you know what I mean? Like I can't put on a
yeah.
dress and like dance for these niggas. Like I'm a killer, bro. Like you know. So, and then he's like, alright, so I guess it's black man time. You know what I mean?
He says because it's black man time. Speaking of black man, apparently the first super soldier was black. Is that what they were saying?
So, so pretty much, after Cap, they tried to just try it again, you know what I mean? And,
Oh, okay.
yeah, so, and I think they got, when a couple of soldiers were over there, they got captured and then they started, like, experimenting on him or whatever. And he was one of the
Mhm.
few that survived, pretty much. And like
Um,
right when he got back and they saw that he wasn't phased by it, like he's actually super strong and all that extra shit. They started doing experiments on him. They brought him in jail or some shit. So just they pretty much fucked him over. Like you know what I mean? They were testing on him and shit, which is an actual fact. If you Google, this is a random fact. If you Google fuck, I forget her name. There's a black chick that they have her DNA and her DNA is used for most of the cures of the world right now. Some shit like that. I forget her name. Rob. One of my coworkers told me it, but it's a fact. Like if you look up her DNA, like her DNA is basically used for most of the medicines and shit.
you talking about real life?
Yeah, real life.
There's a girl that has like really like
Really strong DNA that they use. They've been using for years now.
yo shit. That's
But
crazy.
I'll see if I can try to remember the name by the end of this episode. But yeah, continue. What are you looking forward to in the show? Cause it's pretty much about to end. So what are you looking forward to in the show? And also the next show, I don't know if you know, is Loki. Any thoughts on that after too?
I think Loki's a really slick and cool character. I can't wait for that show, honestly. But with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I can't wait. I have a feeling, I don't know why, I just feel like the White Wolf is gonna show up somehow, some way in the show, bro.
Who's the White Wolf? You mind me
Bucky.
asking? I
Bucky.
mean, he's been in the show, so what are you trying to say?
Like the suit. Like I just need to see the suit, bro. I just need to see him wear the whole suit, like in
Okay.
acting, like
I was just
forcefully.
making sure you know who he was talking about, but yeah. I mean, does he have a suit? White Wolf? Does he have a suit?
Doesn't he have like a white looking like panther like suit? It's not really like a panther like suit.
I think he got the wrong person.
I think I seen like a little like in the actual show, it showed him a little bit wearing something.
Nah. Uh, yeah, he does have a suit in the comics. But well, I,
The
I
suit
don't
don't have
think
like
they say that again.
the suit don't have like gadgets or anything like that.
Hold on, let me see on my screen. So when I Google the White Wolf, this is the costumes that were popping up. I didn't know he had a suit, so that's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting that. I mean, I just knew he got like an arm from Wakanda, but
Yeah,
yeah, that would be dope. Uh, yeah. My thoughts. I'm ready to see Falcon and his, cause I hope you know in that suitcase that they brought him was a Captain America suit. Like, red, white, and blue. Like it's just he's really out here. He's gonna have the shield and the wings. He's really gonna do it. That's gonna be really dope to see a black Captain America, and like hopefully I don't want a sequel to the show. I want him to get his own fucking movie. I feel like
yeah.
that would be really cool. Um,
That'd be
I like his backstory with his family. How he wasn't there and his sister was, so she had to like take care of the family or whatever. I think
Mhm.
that's really dope because it just kind of like makes him a real character. And Loki, I really don't give a fuck about Loki. I'm really not looking forward to the show. That was probably the most I'm not looking forward to. Like I was looking forward to Wandavision more than Loki. Like I really don't give a fuck about what's going on with that nigga. I really thought he died. I really thought they snapped that nigga's neck. Thanos really took him out. Yeah.
I just really want to know what's it gonna be about. Like what
There's a
role?
trailer. I don't know if you've seen it.
No, I haven't seen the trailer, but I've seen like little clips, like
Hmm.
little teasers. But I
Yeah.
don't know what. I can't put my finger on like what could it possibly be about.
So
Maybe when I say
I can give you like the description of the show. You remember in Endgame where they time traveled
yeah.
and then they went to go to the first Avengers movie
Oh yeah, to get something, to get the
to get the Tesseract because they
yeah
went back in time to go get all the stones. And you remember when Hulk was fighting, like I think Hulk was fighting Hulk or whatever, or Hulk was distracting them or whatever, and Loki grabbed the Tesseract and disappeared, like just dipped. You remember that?
yeah yeah.
So it literally takes place right after he dips. It's
Oh
gonna explain what he was doing, and I guess he gets arrested by like the time cops or some shit,
oh
and like he goes to court, and like I guess he has to help them solve a case or some shit. That's pretty much what the show's about.
yeah.
But
Maybe sounds too interesting.
fuck that nigga, bro. I really don't like. I was like, like there's a lot of niggas we could have got a show about. I guess Loki, sure, why not? I'm more looking forward to the cartoon, the What If shit, but we'll talk about that another time. Next topic, you want to start it?
Um, talking about the movies.
No,
The
is it I forget what we was gonna talk about.
we want to talk about monsters.
I don't know.